And we are back for another episode of Prison Architect using the GTD methodology. We are running two prisons at the same time. We are running a women's prison and we are running a men's prison. And in order to manage this complex two systems, we are using a physical notebook whilst using the GTD methodology in order to be able to stay organised and on top of everything and not get fired as a warden. Running one prison is complex enough, but running two at the same time really is something else. As we're progressing, I'm going to load up the women's prison first. Okay, where are we up to? I remember now. We just built all of this huge forestry expansion. I might move garbage. Where's garbage at? Move garbage to here. And change all of that to delivery. Where's deliveries? Get all that to one big deliveries. Okay. 50 out of 60 prisoners. Prison intake filled to 65. Prison is closed to inmates. Why? Why? See intake report. Remove intake restrictions, prisoner replacement. Oh wow, I can change the time of day of the intake arrival as well. Intake report. Where is report? Is there a report? I don't know. This isn't good. One escape and two deaths already. Right, I'm going to set the timer for 24 hours minus the 2, so 22 minutes. Because 1 hour in the game is 1 minute in real life. Yeah, there's a lot of grass turf that's going to be coming. An awful lot of grass turf. Where are we at? We're only on 50% of our prison. What's our lawns? Yeah, there's going to be a large amount of grass turf that's just going to keep coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. And all these workmen. They have a very, very big job. What's our current bank loan? 40,000 maximum. Each one of them squares is 10 grass turf. It just needs to be done. It's going to take time. I could go for the prison maintenance for 20 grand. Apprentice manufacturing, that'll give us 20 grand up front. I might do it. It gives us 20 G's up front. Oof. Could hire a load of staff. I could hire 40 workmen for 20 grand. I think we need to do something. 10 workmen on. Maybe 20. Because I mean, look how slow they move. Do a shakedown. Give a 50% pay cut to our staff. Oh, so we're in profit now. But I don't think that's going to last long. They move a lot faster, it's just when they're carrying the logs they're quite slow. Another 10 workmen. That takes us to 50. Considering the sheer amount we're building, it's probably necessary. Yeah. Because now we can go up to 62,000, that's good. 62,000. That's good. Let's to 75. Now none of this is organised, this is just complete and utter chaos. Could add another 25, just get it all done, and then fire them all. You know, we are on the verge of bankruptcy. We have a massive loan. We need to get this all sorted and off the trucks so that the prisoners, the criminally insane prisoners, can start arriving. So that I think just go for it. 99, 100 workmen. Added another 25. That should move this entire operation massively, massively forward. We need to let it all do its thing. You know, it's worth 120,000, is that? Our staff have been unhappy with their working conditions and have threatened to go on strike if they don't get a 50% increase in pay. Well, now we're back to normal and we're at 8 grand, 11 grand losses per day. This is not good. Not good at all. We have massively, massively over leveraged. 100 workmen is 10 grand, because it's 100 times 100 a day. Yeah, because a workman costs 100 a day. We have 100 workmen, which is costing us 10 grand a day in wages. And it cost us 50 grand just to hire them. That's nuts, isn't it? An absolute load of workmen constantly working. Then we got the gardeners, 20 gardeners. This reminds me of a biblical quote I came across. It's Galatians 6:9, and it says, it's on about endurance through long processes, and the quote is, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." This is very fitting to this whole situation for me. It is becoming it is wearying. But we will get the harvest, and the harvest will be all this work, all of the trees being chopped down, and we'll make profit. It might just be because it's the beginning and we've got to place all the grass. That might be the expensive part. And then in the future, placing the trees might be quite easy by comparison. Yeah. Well, you know, if we get rid of 100 workmen and we get rid of 20 gardeners, a prisoner reoffending for £5,000 loss. My goodness, that's not good. Not good at all. Minus 17 grand per day. New haircut. 50%. Lots and lots of grass turf. We are massively leveraged. Yep, massively. Over leveraged. Just gotta hope. Yeah, each lorry has 60 grass turfs. Oh no, 80. Because each one contains 10 and there's 8 in each one. 80 grass turfs. Massive. Yep. Still waiting for these criminally insane prisoners. We're waiting on them to arrive. They're stuck trying to get all these stuff loaded off the trucks and then the trucks to get out of here. taking its sweet time. But with 100 workmen working, that is helping the backlog. I do not know exactly how many trucks are going to be delivered. There is 5 lots of turf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the length is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times 5, which is 60, and you times each one by 9 because there's 9 squares. 60 times 9 is like 540. And each block has 60, so in a sense it should be 10 trucks, but I think it's a lot more. I'm guessing it's a lot more. I'm not too sure. All I know is we've pushed it very much to the to a very high level. Chong is asleep. They're all just working, doing their thing. Well, it's 9 by 9, so maybe it's 81 actually. It might be 81. It might be 81 squares, so it might be 5 times 12, which is 60 times 81. Gosh. Oh wait, are we at the end? We might be at the end. No. Well, if it's 60 times 81, I mean that's like, if you call it 60 times 100 would be 6,000, so it might be like 5,000. So if each box, so it'd be 100 trucks. Might be 100 trucks before the prisoners arrive. We've just got to let it run down the clock for the moment. Because we aren't going to get anything done until these trucks are out of here. And the only reason we have gaps is because we've got so many workmen taking the logs, the grass, and planting it. Before it was just completely rammed. Because we will receive money from these prisoners. But the question is, will it come in time? I think it will, perhaps. But if we've got to sell all of our, if we've got to get rid of all the workmen, we're going to be really goosed. This is our one chance, really. We are leveraged to the max because it costs us 50,000 just to hire this many workmen. We are running seriously low on cash. Do you think I don't know? Yeah, we've just got to keep the workmen going. So they're clearing these trucks so that these prisoners are going to come, get dropped off, and we'll get a 15 grand bonus. Without that, money from the intake of prisoners, we're goosed. Because if we only had one workman doing this work, these trucks would be backed up forever and we'd never get to the prisoners. It's got to continue. So I'm going to save it for the women's prison, but it is not looking good. Load the men's prison now. I think we did something similar. We're in a better position here. we've built all that, which is massive, but we haven't done a massive expansion with regards to building trees. We've got this little couple of them here, but still very much in the profit. It's still running well as a prison. The other one we have just completely over leveraged. See, we're about to get a bunch of prisoners. 10. Criminally insane, I believe. Hire more workmen. We did. I think we increased it by 10. But I don't want to do more than that. Kick off. Early release reward 3 grand. Good. Prisoner intake 9 grand. Letting everything do its bit. So as soon as a room's foundations get built, that's when they buy all the stuff. So like, for example, and that can cost thousands. That's why thousands just get spent very quickly sometimes. Okay. There's a door here. Oh. A lot of construction is happening on both prisons at this minute, and there is not a lot we can do project-wise and next action because we're just waiting. It is a process of waiting. This prison is very safe. You know, we've got a 5 grand positive cash flow. It's going well. We've got some money in the bank. We're not over leveraged at all. A civilian customer. Oh, the civilian customers coming to use the restaurant. That's interesting. Yeah, we've got 16 grand. We're just letting things build little by little. Yep, so in 19 hours, 19 minutes. Set the timer again. Be 8 in the morning in the game. That'll be the end of the session. It's just taking time. See, they're still building this outer piece at the minute. The walkway. They are building it all. It just takes time. We've built a lot. You know, these are easily on both prisons. We're doing a 50% increase in the size of the prison, full of construction work. It's massive. Massive job. You know, here I could hire another 10 workmen. It would cost £5,000. Do I do it? I don't want to. I don't want to. Because that £5,000 is needed. It'll slightly increase our speed. But it's not that that's important at the minute. So you need a certain amount of work just to do the basics of maintaining the prison. Like placing his food in the kitchen and stuff. There is a certain amount of workmen that is needed for just the basic functioning of the prison, and then the excess workmen do construction. Escapes free today, 4 today, that is not good. Not good at all. I don't know where they're escaping. They might be here. Somewhere. You know, what we should have built is a couple of workshops really on that other prison. If we'd done that, that would have brought us quite a bit of profit each day, and that would have helped us to finance some of the other things. It's a process. $2,777 daily profit. 90 out of 90 prisoners. It's good. It's all coming along. Expand the cleaning cupboard. All of this space. Death 7, that is absolutely horrendous. Why are they dying? I wonder if it's because they're starving to death because we're giving them too harsh a punishment. some more solitary here even. Or even if probably be there like that. It would be like that, wouldn't it? All the way along there. And more. It's an option. I'll plan it out. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it. What exports? The only thing exported here is dead prisoners. Wilson! He's triggered. £10,000 is not a lot of money. Why does it require electric? Not working. Since it's sleep time, we'll do another shakedown. Check everywhere and everything, whilst these workmen work into the night, still building. But at least this outer part looks done now, this paving. So they'll be moving on to these other areas now. A couple of the rooms have been built. 1, 2, 3. We're just going to leave it as it is. This prison. We're running it well. We're not in debt massively. We've not overextended ourselves. See, we're only at £7,000 bankroll. What have we got to do for that? Place CCTV cameras throughout the prison. Right, let's just do that real quick. Okay. CCTV. £20. Grant completion. Oh no, a few more still need to be done. Or maybe it was the oh. Oh no, it was. I've done that. CCTV system. Comprehensive. Maybe a couple more. Right, a couple more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think we should have gone a bit slower on the other prison. I think we've definitely messed things up slightly. 32 grand. Wow, max loan 122 grand. Oh. Oops. That's incredible that we've got a 122 grand max loan facility. What's the interest rate on 122 grand? I don't even know. But at this minute, the wiser move, instead of just over-rushing, buying extra land and building all the stuff, let this all complete first. Just get this done. Which is what we should have done on the other prison. We should have let those standard areas just finish building and then build. Not even built them all at once, just built a couple of them. You know, built a row at a time or something. We should have done it like that. .5 rating, 7.6, 120. Oh yeah, I think it does actually go up to $250,000, if I'm not mistaken. Of which we may be able to buy back our share of the Savard prison. Interesting. Let everything just get built up. Not be in any rush. I might actually have the solitary facing the staff only area. Staff have become unhappy and they want 50% increase in pay. Okay. Because we're in a good state financially, we can afford this nicely. It's not like a big deal. You know. 26,000 in the bank seems okay for considering how much we've got to still build. I'm good with where we are. Could buy a lot more, hire a bunch of workmen and that, but I don't want to. I don't want to risk bankruptcy. like I have done with the other prison, which has just gone disastrous. Yeah, 7.8 right now. You know, I could increase it. Just let it all get built up slowly. There's a lot of stuff waiting. Could hire some more workmen. 5 grand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more workmen. Come on. There's plenty of stuff for him to be doing. Guards. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 25. So you're about to receive 33 grand for criminally insane prisoners. We're at 50 workmen. 50's good. There might be a glitch here. Save men's prison. Yeah. Right, go to checklist. Yeah, we've just enabled the recap. Both prisons, we've just had the workmen continuing doing the work. The next session is going to be the same, similar. Try and manage in the other prison. Hopefully we don't go bankrupt. Maybe we'll have to sack a load of workmen or something. We're going to have to figure something out quick. We've just saved the game. Real life equivalent. I would say the lesson from this is if I over commit financially or to build too much at once, I can run into massive logistics problems and lose the game. If you try and do too much at once, it can all go horribly wrong. It's better to do one little piece at a time, one little wing, one little increase, one improvement at a time. Yeah. And with that, I'll end the recording.